Okay, here's a couple different ways to play the C chord. So the first basic way is you just play on the 3rd fret here, 2nd fret here, then you play this open string, and then you play on the 1st fret here and the open string here. And usually you don't play this string, so you just end up with. Then another way to play it is to swap out this finger with this finger, and then you can play on the 3rd fret here, so you can get all of the strings and you get a deeper sound. And at times, if you want to try to play a C7, then that would be like the usual C, but you add this note here on the 3rd fret, so it goes. But that's kind of just if you want to throw something fancy. Then for the F chord, the usual way to play it is as a bar chord, where your pointer finger has to be pressing down all of these notes, and then these other fingers step in here, so you go 1st fret, 3rd fret, 3rd fret with your pinky, 2nd fret, and then these two are being held down by your pointer finger. So that's the bar chord version. If that's hard to do, then I suggest doing this version where you just take your pointer finger off of the bar and you put it on the 1st fret down here, so you end up with, and it's a little bit of a different chord, but it still sounds good. But you have to not play this, because that will sound weird. So you have to not play the bottom string here, the lowest string, the E string, and just play the other 5. And this, you can switch between your C chord and your F chord like this without really having to change much, because your C chord is like this. And all you do to go to the F chord is you take this finger and you place it here and move the finger that was here up to here. So it's like. So that's when you're doing that thing and you're switching, you can just do it more easily by going. And then finally, there's the G chord. The simplest way to play it is either, like this, where you're holding down the 3rd fret on the E string, and then 2nd fret on the A string, and then these are all open strings, and then on the high E string, you play the 3rd fret. So it's like that. Or you can do it with different fingers, same notes but different fingers, like that, which lets you be closer to switch to the C chord. Or you can play like a G7 chord for this song, where instead of being like this or like this, you take the high note and move it down to the 1st fret, so you get that 7 note. And if you want, you can throw in that note down here as well, which looks like so, like that. And that's the G7. And those are all the chords you can play. So you can do a simple version or sort of more complicated version. Good luck.